Well, holy crap, you guys. 100 subscribers. Grab your cup of coffee because I'm Paulie and this is Paulie's Power Hour. All right, so here we are. It's the beginning of May, the end of April. My birthday was on Wednesday, which is great. This video should be out on Friday, which is the May 1st. As you know, I do things unscripted, so you know everything here is from the heart. But I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, 100 subscribers, actually 101 as of me recording this right now. 101 subscribers. I never in a million years thought that I would be here at 101 subscribers. I know there are people out there with millions and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but you know what? For me, your ordinary, everyday, regular line mechanic, 101, that's pretty darn good if you ask me. So we are now winding down into this this coronavirus bit we got going on. Things are going to start opening back up, which is great. So I'll be able to start bringing you more content. But now here is the conclusion to that whole kit tune-up suspension thing. We're going to completely change out Kit's whole front suspension. Drag link, tie rods, everything. The whole 9 yards, even the steering gearbox. I'll show you how to bleed it out and all that stuff. So with that being said, roll it, and I'll see you guys after the video. All right, welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to be working on my 1985 Trans Am, and then we're going to be doing suspension. Specifically, idler arm, tie rod ends, adjusters, and a steering gearbox. That having been said, and all the tools are clear, I do believe we are ready to turn the key and see what happens. Sweet. Check that out. It runs. With patience and some simple hand tools, you can do your own tune-up and make your own plug wires. And they're a nicer fit than what you get from just the average don't really fit anything plug wires that you get from your local auto parts store. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we are going to go underneath the car and do the steering components. Alright, so the first step is lifting the car in the air. I am going to the frame right here, and I am going to put the jack stand right here. I usually put it somewhere in the front on the K-member up there, but since we're going to be working on steering and suspension parts, I figure I might as well just put it back here so I have all that room to myself. The car is solidly on the frame. Alright, jack is down. I'm going to go do the other side. Alright, so here we are into the car. It's up in the air. I took the front wheels off already. So, this is what we're working with. This gearbox right here, that's got to come out. See that drip from the pinion arm, the pitman arm right here? Yeah, that seal's leaking. And it's causing it to drip all over here. A few things will irritate a car guy more than a puddle underneath his hot rod. Yeah, so we're going to take care of that today. We're taking this gearbox out of here. We're going to take this whole front suspension. I got new parts. So yeah, but first, just like before, some prep work. I'll see you guys at the bench. Alright, so here's the prep work. we got outer tie rod ends, we got inner tie rod ends. We have the sleeves and adjusters. We're gonna nice billet adjusters. So, as the name implies, inner and outer, there is one per. The inner goes on the inner and the outer goes on the outer. Oh, by the way, these are reverse thread. Then you reverse thread your adjuster on here. It feels really weird. Then you take an outer. Thread the jam nut on it. Now, I like to thread this in. Now, driver's side, you now have a complete tie rod. So I'm going to take a little piece of tape and mark it as such. Now, I'm going to assemble the other side, and I'll meet you guys back under the hood. Alright, first things first, we're going to take off the old tie rod ends from the spindle. And oftentimes, just a little kiss with a hammer tie rod. And it swings out of the way. Now, since we're not reusing this hardware, I'm going to put it on here anyway, just for shies it and giggles. But, there we go. One side's free. Now move on to the other side. Alright, now, next step is to take off the pitman arm nut. This is right here. Using this giant breaker bar and this giant socket. It always helps to pre-lube things before you take them apart. This one, unfortunately, has been pre-lubed by a few months of leaking now. Now, before you take this off, you want to make sure that your wheels are straight. So I'm going to go do that now. Alright, with the wheels straight, I'm going to take this pitman arm puller and put it in place. Always take the little crush sleeve here and make sure that it fits on your pitman arm shaft. Alright. Just clamp this bad boy around your pitman arm. Make sure your jaws are properly engaged. Tighten down your clamp nuts here. Put a big socket on here. And pray. So, with that off, that's my buddy Colton. Say hi, Colton.
Hi, Colton.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so in here are the bolts for the idler arm. We're going to take the idler arm off, and then everything else, drag link, the tie rods, everything should come out.
Wow.
There we go. There's one. Good. You got the drag link?
Yeah, I got them both. Go ahead.
Oh, you're so strong. All right.
Strong as my love.
There you have it.
Your love is my drug.
Something like that. All right. Now, let's go to the top of the car, take apart this gearbox. Next to the connections up top, Colton is undoing the lines. We're going to leak out what little we have left in there because most of it has already leaked out onto my floor. And after that is going to be the rag joint and the 3 bolts for the gearbox, and then the gearbox will be free.
America.
America.
There you go.
All right.
Good old leaky.
Now these lines are brand new, so we're just going to reuse them. Alright, I think that one, so what you're taking off next, 9/16?
What are we doing? Prying this away, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, there you go.
Just like so. Getting it off that shaft. What are we, 12? Alright, now we're going to switch down to down here. To these 3 bolts. You got 1, 2, and the third one's up behind.
7/16?
Oh no, they're gonna be bigger. They'll hold the gearbox in. The third one should be. Ah, it's right here. I'm touching it with my hand. I don't know how I'm gonna get to it though. I'm gonna have to get this crap out of the way. Here's what you missed. Colton had to leave in a hurry yesterday, so, oh, this is a departure. It's a little selfie thing we got going on here. Not a stick though. Let me grab my light. Okay, so here it is. New gearbox. Right-chong. Alright, I've got the steering shaft hooked up. Okay, that's pretty easy. It just slides over, opposite of what you saw the removal. Note, so you have to remove a bracket. So, up here is your 3rd bolt for the gearbox. Well, there's a really inconvenient bracket that goes like right here in a triangular fashion. That's off and drying. It's in paint right now. I did find a little bit of rust on the bottom of the battery tray, so I cleaned that up. I tried a new product. I'll let you guys know how it worked. Alright, so here we are now. I've got the idler arm in place. That's this guy. Well, he's not tight yet, but he will be. And then the pitman arm goes on here, which the pitman arm is still actually attached to the old suspension. Alright, ciao. We're going to take this off, we're going to clean it up, we're going to paint it, because everything else is going to look really nice under the car. That's going to look nice too. So, just like before, the idler arm here, the bolts are right in here, and for reference, this is the passenger side wheel well. Yes, those are LS1 Corvette brakes. No, you cannot have them.
but you can buy your own. So the 2 bolts are in here, and they sneak up around just like in here. Alright, so I'm going to tighten this idler arm. I'm going to get that pitman arm off the old suspension, and I'm going to show you guys how to mount it to your gearbox. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're back under the car. Here's the pitman arm, all nice, shiny, and clean. You want to make sure that your steering wheel is perfectly straight at the 12 o'clock position. And you want to put this guy on. Just like so. Now if you look real close, you'll see there's a flat spot. And a flat spot, if you take it off, you see it coincides with a larger groove here and here. So that's just another helpful indexing tool. So, alright, now y'all get to watch me struggle. New drag link is next. Now, this guy, see how this is curved? He gets installed just like this. Next, the tie rod goes into place. I already adjusted this one to be the exact size of the one that came out. The other way you can tell the inner from the outer tie rod ends is the outer has the Zerk fitting on the side, while the inner has the Zerk fitting on the side. The outer has it on the bottom. This goes in from behind. One way fits all. Now, I'm going to go ahead, tighten those down, put in the cotter pins, take it for a test drive tomorrow. Look at all that rain, all that nastiness. Alright, here we are again. Yes, day number 3, but it's okay, I have a day job. This is my hobby. So, here's what you've missed. So the gearbox is in, okay, like we described. I've got fluid in there, but it's a little foamy, so I'll get to that in a second. Batteries reinstalled. Car obviously runs. It's it's toasty. All right, here we got our nuts tightened, cotter pins in. All the way around. So pitman arm up here, tie rod, idler arm, all the way out to that other tie rod. Suspension feels pretty good. Steering's nice and tight now. Hooray. And it doesn't seem to be leaking right now. So, bonus. This is the bracket right here you have to remove. And in order to do that, you got to take out the battery. BTW. It's kind of a pain, but there it is. Yep, it's a bolt here, a bolt up top, and another bolt right here that I had to replace. So, yep, and that is what hides the third bolt for the power steering box. So yes, it is pretty. It is beautiful. It's a complete tubular suspension from UMI Performance. And C5 Corvette brakes from BigBrakeUpgrade.com. So I usually avoid giving free plugs, but yeah, the brakes are nice. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we're taking this back to basics. We're going back to step 6. Increase engine speed to approximately 1500 RPM. Turn the wheels off the ground right and left, lightly contacting the wheel stops. That's where we're at right now. It's not losing any more fluid, so it's full. It's just got some air in there. So actually, we'll start at step 5. Raise the front end of the vehicle so that wheels are off the ground. Done. All right. Let's check the fluid. What do we see? Well, you're seeing what I see for the first time, so look at that. There's no real bubbles in there, fortunately. So it's not foamy, which means the majority of the air is worked out of it. And I just need to do that a few more times, and I think we can call this good. Alright, I believe we're all bled out. So, what are you looking for after you bleed your power steering? Check it out. First, you want to make sure it's smooth. It's not jerky or anything. You want to make sure it's smooth and you don't hear any pump noise on idle. So, there we go. That's done. Now, pump noise. It'll sound kind of like a supercharger when you rev the engine up. There we go. No pump noise, smooth action. The wheels move when I turn the steering wheel. That is what you want. Now, here's a recap. Here's the old stuff by my second biggest fan right here. Old idler arm, tie rods, drag link. Actually, that idler arm I'm going to keep because I replaced that thing about a year ago. But I'm not one to do things by half measure. So, I got all new parts. All new. Looks pretty darn spiffy, if I do say so myself. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get this thing out of the air and close this project out.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that look into the humble beginnings of Paulie's Power Hour. It's been a long time coming, and still 101 subscribers. Amazing to me. It's nuts. I'm still thinking the next couple videos until I have, I got to build up some more content. Next one will probably be the redo I did on Big Mama's motor and everything. And then the one after that might be me towing the big trailer with kit in it. I towed that 370 miles. There's a lot of good towing tech and stuff in there. But yeah, that being said, like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. 101 subscribers. Oh my goodness. I'm to the moon. To the moon, Alice, you know? That's a Honeymooners reference if you didn't get it. But like, subscribe, comment. I'm Paulie, and this is Paulie's Power Hour. Y'all keep between the ditches, and you come back and see me.